Okay, so now let's go into the fifth homework where we basically work with functions. So if you have not done the homework yet, please do that before watching this video, as practice again is a key to learning. But nonetheless, let's just go through the homework. So for the first one in the comments or just explaining what functions are and what can be added to a function. So basically a function is a snippet of reusable organized code that can be used to create complicated tasks. And you can add parameters, return types to a function to make it more versatile in your program. So now, number 2 and 3, let's get into the code. So this is the answers. And again, you can do this in multiple different ways. First is just go through the first homework, first part. So basically what we're doing here is that, let me delete the terminal, new terminal. Okay, so basically what we're doing here is a calculator and num1, num2, and operator, exactly what the homework instruction said. And then basically we say if the operator is equal to plus, add them. If operator is minus, subtract them. If it's multiplication, multiply them. And if it's divide them, divide them. So basically we're given num1, num2, and then we're asked to do an operator, again said before. And then we have the total variable here. I just declared it as 0 because if you delete it, it doesn't do anything, but it's just good to first declare your variable if it's like in like a if elif statements, because there's no guarantee that it could go through these, and total's not declared here, so it could result in error. So that's why I put total, because if I just delete this, right? If I delete this and if I put some random symbol here, right? If I just do like 9, if I run it, it will print out error. So we don't want to have errors in our program. So that's why I've put the total here. So even though that 9 comes out, none of these get passed through, and at least total is 0 here, so we can return total. So yeah, that's basically the program, depending on the operator. So if operator, elif operator, all these kind of stuff, then total is equal to num1 plus num2. Remember this syntax where we do the left hand first, so num1 plus num2, and then we assign it to total. So that's basically what it's doing. So if I run the program, with these, so 10 plus 10 comma 2 comma plus. So now when we turn this, num1 is 10, num2 is 2, operator is plus. So if operator is plus, then we add them. So 10 plus 2 is 12. And then we subtract them, exact same, subtract, it's 8, multiply them, it's 20, and then divide them, it's 5. So hopefully that made a little bit of sense. Yeah, and if you've done the homework, hopefully that makes sense. So, okay, so now let's go into the second part. So basically now we have this. So let me just run it to show you that it works. Okay, this is the thing as specified with the homework. So it does work. So now let me go through what I did. So we can kind of split this up into parts, right? First, I just made like a function called block. So it's this part. And I just made that print like that, right? And then I put the line, and then it's this, right? So then I just put it like that. Functions are one defined task. So that's why I included both of them like this separately. And now we can have it like for I in range of 2. This is a for loop that goes 2 times. You print out the line and you print out the block. So it first calls this function, it prints out the line, then it calls the block, and it prints out the block, and then it does another time. This is a round 2. So line, and then the block. So it goes until there. And because there's one more, right? There's one more line that needs to be printed out. I just put line like that. Hopefully that makes sense. So basically you use functions to divide up tasks, and with that task you execute it differently. And again, there's multiple ways to do this. We kind of combine this into one and make another function for just the line to save this line of code. You can do that, but This is more like abstracted. So yeah, hopefully you didn't just print out this one by one, that there's no learning there. You already know print statements. So yeah, please try to do like this. Okay, so that's the homework. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next class.